This is what happens if your barrel isn't free floated. So a rifle barrel needs to be free floated to be accurate. If it's touching the stock or the chassis, it's not considered free floated. Say this is your stock and this is your barrel. If it's touching, that would be bad. If it has nice clearance all the way around, that would be free floated. And that's what we're gonna show you today is better.
We are MDT. We design, test, and create precision rifle chassis and accessories to help you shoot better.
So we're gonna start with the most common condition, which would be something underneath where the chassis would be touching underneath the barrel. So we're gonna wedge this piece of brass in between the chassis and the barrel to simulate that effect. I took it off the paper. Okay, so obviously that's bad. Okay, so we're gonna aim at a lower point on the paper. Yeah, so it had a huge shift. Still pretty decent group, but it's definitely a big point of impact shift. All right, so let's see what happens when we change and put it into the top here. And again, this is just to simulate a bedding issue or pressure against the stock or something like that. Like if your barrel was touching a barricade or a prop. We used to have this stage we shot up on a tower a lot, and it had some slats. And if the barrel was touching the slat, you would get a big shift. So this will show you kind of what that looks like. Yeah, it hit the left one. Holy moly. Oh, it fell out and then it hit dead center. That's actually pretty cool too. So the piece of brass that we wedged in there fell out. So the first two shots hit like 6 inches left, and then it fell out and I didn't know it. And it went right back in the point of aim. So pretty cool, yeah. All right, what we're gonna do now, instead of being out towards the end, we're gonna shove it back here towards the back. We have not found the unlimited ammo cheat yet, so be right back. Aiming at the bottom right. All right, so less offset, point of impact shift. Wow, dude, I cannot believe it's still shooting a tight group. All right, so it's out. Let's see if it goes back to the dead center. I'm still aiming at the bottom right. Look at that. Oh man. So obviously you don't want your barrel touching anything because it shifts your point of aim. Yeah, this is only at 100. So, I mean, we had like a 6-inch shift. So I can tell you in mils, that's a 0.5 mil shift just from having something like halfway down the barrel channel. So what I think we should try is actually touching the barrel against the upright. This is one of the good things about the SkyPod. We're shooting downhill right now, and being able to open the bipod up like that is really gonna help with being able to see. All right, so we had about a 0.1 right shift. I'm gonna slide it over and then kind of wedge back into it. All right, and then I'm gonna move it off and show, now it's not touching. Still aiming at top left. Yeah, I mean, even something as simple as the barrel touching right here at 600, you're gonna be 0.3 times 6, almost 2 inches off the target. And that's just with it lightly touching. You could imagine if, you know, we were crammed into it, if it was pushed into it hard, it's gonna really shift it. So you just don't want anything touching the barrel at all.